Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? It's another day of Indie Mist, so I thought we could go ahead and compare two different Indie Multichrome highlighters. I've had one for a while and the other one recently came into my collection, so I thought it'd be fun just to do a comparison between the sizes, the prices, how they look on the cheeks, and kind of give you guys my thoughts on which one is best because there is quite a difference in the price point. But before we jump into all that, if you are new to my channel and you would like to see more indie content on your subscription feed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now let's go ahead and jump right on in. So the first multichrome highlight that I have here is from Gallardo's Makeup, and it is their Space Age Prophecy highlighter. I just got mine in the mail and this was sent to me as PR. This highlight, whew, I was shook when I saw that it was $36 for this little multichrome highlight. I honestly couldn't believe it. I know multichrome pigments are more expensive, but it's so much more than all their other little highlighters. So here's what it looks like. It's just a tiny little pan. So this highlight is described as a multichrome champagne highlighter with a supernatural green and fuchsia shift, destined for ultimate illumination. The color shifting glaze is the chosen one the universe has been waiting for. That's my level of dramatic. And then the other multichrome highlighter that I have here is from Kristen Lee Cosmetics. This is the Birthday Bash highlighter. I did purchase this myself and it retails for $20.99 for a 44mm pan. I also do have an affiliate code with Kristen Lee Cosmetics that I believe saves you guys 15% off. It's just AMYLOVES if you're interested. And my thing right here, just because I pulled it up on the website, says that the shipping to the United States is estimated as $4.50. This is described as a special edition multichrome highlighter. It kind of goes in and out of stock on Kristen Lee, but as I'm looking right now, even though I'm pre-filming this, it is in stock. It's described as shifting from warm gold to white gold to green to teal with red to orange to gold to green to teal, iridescent extreme multichrome flakes throughout. Super beautiful and truly a unique highlighter to add to your makeup collection. This baby is our current bestseller. They also go through and say that you can use it as a highlight, an eyeshadow, a shadow topper, a lip topper, use it over a tacky base for an even stronger glow. You could use it over their glimmer gels and it says glow to the moon, or use it as an inner corner pop, which I'm definitely going to try both of these on the inner corner and the cheekbones today. And they do specify that it's made with more expensive ingredients than their regular highlighters, hence the price increase. So just to sum up the size and the price comparisons really quickly, this, like I said, retails for $36 and it has a net weight of 1.8 grams. And then the $21 one, according to my calculations and the research I just did, because it's not on here and it's not on the website, normally 44mm pans have about 6 grams of product. So 6 grams, 1.8 grams. Let's just go ahead and do some comparison swatches. I actually have not touched this at all yet because I just got it in the mail. Ooh. When it's facing forward, I definitely see orange and golden shifts, and then when it's facing towards me, I see yellow and green shifts. Very, very pretty, and it feels really smooth. Okay, I guess I should have swatched that live, but I'm just putting on my hand right here. You can see really strong orange, and then I'll grab a mirror and you can see the shift right there, the green to orange. Now let's go ahead and swatch the Birthday Bash highlighter, which this one feels very smooth, and like in the pan and picking it up, you can kind of see the flakes a little bit more, but I don't feel like that translates on the skin at all. So again, kind of front facing, I can see some yellow, I can see some orangey peachiness going on, and then facing towards me, I don't know, it might be a little bit more subtle. Swatch it right here. Okay, so there's what that looks like. I feel like it's kind of the same vibe. This one's just a little bit lighter and a little bit more subtle. The orange shift's definitely a lot stronger with this one, and the green shift as well, which could be good depending on your preference. If you want a really strong, super colorful shade, this one might be better for you. And then this one, if you want to have a little bit of that color and just like a little something special, but it not be like wham bam green and orange on your cheeks, this one would be better for you. I've worn this in the past and I think it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, I just want to show you the shifts again so you can see the comparison. Before we throw these on the face, I also wanted to provide you with one more alternative, which is that you can basically use any iridescent multichrome eyeshadow meant for the eyes on your cheeks and get a very similar multichrome look. You really don't have to go out and buy a multichrome highlighter to have a multichrome highlighted look. So these ones are a little bit less accessible, but the multichromes from Clionadh, they've got so many different iridescent options. They're all so beautiful. I mean, I could just swatch this one right here. I think I've used this one on the face before, and it has a super intense shift. I'll do a little swatch right here. This one's actually really similar. This one has slightly more red tones than orange, but it's called Halo. It would give a very similar look on the skin, and looking at it this way, it has almost the exact same green shift as the Kaleidos one, so that could be an alternative. There's also the Divina Sugar Drops. Those are really sparkly though, so that wouldn't personally be like my first option as far as iridescent highlighters go. And probably the ones I would recommend most would be any of the iridescent shades from Terra Moons. They're just super smooth if you wanted to use them on the skin. I mean, I could just go ahead and swatch this one right here. It's called Red Giant. It's my absolute favorite. It has an intense pinky red shift to it. Absolutely stunning. And then it has a gold shift this way, so that would be, again, a different look. It's a different color, but you could get a beautiful multichrome highlight out of that and use it for your eyes, use it for your face. And those are, I believe they're $17 each, and then you can use a coupon code on top of that. Every once in a while they have them discounted, so I still feel like that's a more affordable option. I also believe that they have them available in bigger pans, but the little pans will last forever, so just whip out my mirror and show you the shifts on those as well. This is actually working really great. I've had this mirror forever. I'm going to start using it all the time for this now. Okay, I grabbed a little BK Beauty 204 smudging brush, and let's just go ahead and start off with the Space Age Prophecy highlight. Just going to grab a little bit, put it right here. It's like really strong orange shift on the inner corner in the light that I have right now. Don't know how much that goes with the super cool tone look that I did, but it's fine. I just love like the yellow orangey shifts going on. I feel like if you used it with a glitter glue, it would be even more intense. So I'm just wiping off that brush, and then we can go ahead and dip into just a little bit of Birthday Bash. I'm gonna pop that on this side. Okay, so that one looks a little sparklier, maybe a little bit less orange, a little more golden, but really beautiful. In fact, pushing it in like this, I can see the little pink flakes. It just looks so pretty. All right, now for the cheekbones, I'm going to use the Sigma Soft Blend 20 brush just because it's a really nice little precise fluffy brush, and try and not get this multichrome highlighter everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and again take the Space Age Prophecy on this side. Picks up really well on this brush. Okay. It's really pretty. It looks like a little rainbow on the cheekbones. I can see the yellow, green, and orange. I don't feel like it's giving me a super bad cast or anything like that. I didn't go in with any blush today just because I didn't want the blush color to throw off the multichrome color at all. So I only have a little bit of bronzer on, but I feel like even if I went in with like a little extra blush, that would help it blend in more. And I think having fair skin, I could definitely pull that shade off. It looks very pretty. Looks more like wet metallic on the cheeks. All right, just gonna go ahead and wipe off that brush again. Picking up some of Birthday Bash. Just applying it to this side. Again, I can see like the little bit of rainbow effect, but it's definitely lighter. It's definitely softer. I feel like this one looks a little bit more natural on my skin tone. And even though it does have little sparkles in it, I feel like it looks pretty soft on the cheeks, and it's not giving me a gray cast on this side either. And then, like I said, with this having blush underneath it, it would look even better. So I feel like overall, they give a different look. They're both really beautiful, but I don't know. I think this is stunning. If you could get it for a really good sale, I do think it looks beautiful, but I feel like you can get the same look for less with eyeshadows that are already available. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I think they're both stunning. I'd be so curious to see if you tried either of these multichrome highlights, or if there's any other multichrome highlighters out there that you suggest, because these are the only two that I have in my personal collection. I feel like I need to throw on some lip gloss real quick. Just gonna take the Lisa Eldridge Go Lightly lip gloss. Okay, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.